Hi, this is Cathryn Dall with Network in Action Eastside. Today I have joining me Jeremy Stubson, who is with Jeremy D's Stubson Coaching. Jeremy, thanks so much for joining me this morning. How are you?
Great, Cathryn, and thanks for having me today.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, I know you come with a really great background and experience of over 25 years industry experience and coaching support. So tell me a little bit about how you got to this journey of having your own coaching practice.
Sure, be happy to. It's been a long process to get to and really figure out my why, but it's always better late than never. And I think in this case, it happened through a lot of practice, a lot of years of working in different business organizations and capacities and working with people both in person and managing teams remotely, especially over the COVID pandemic era. So, I think it started when I really wanted to be a doctor to help people. And naturally, I just am inclined to want to help either people or businesses. And got into healthcare in particular, and through a process and a series of employment opportunities, found myself really trying to solve business problems for business owners, whether it were physician groups, surgeons, investor groups. It could have been a joint venture that had some missing pieces and parts legally or financially. I was really looking to get in there and help them figure out a process to really improve their business so that they could, in essence, I'll call it 10x their profits and their revenues and really get into a better space. And through that, I've done everything from working from a small group all the way up to working for a very large Fortune 500 distribution and logistics company with massive manufacturing capabilities, both overseas and here in the US. And really did a lot of the same. It was trying to identify opportunities to really either streamline business operations, either for the supplier or the manufacturer, or to help the customer really get the best customer experience that they could have from the supplier. And so all of those experiences boil down to really, what is my why? My why is I'm always here to listen to people, especially in an individual perspective. Listen to the concerns that they have. I feel like I'm a very good listener. I take a lot of good notes and details. I'm fun to be around. So it's one of those things where I feel like I can build rapport with people pretty easily. And then I'm able to help them have those maybe tougher conversations that they've been wanting to have, but they've put it off for whatever reason. And so for all of those reasons that I've stated, I really just feel like that's my why. I want to help people become better versions of themselves and really become better leaders of their businesses.
Oh, thank you, Jeremy. I love that journey that you really came across and figuring that out. I'm curious. I know you came from a lot of corporate experience and now have transitioned to really work with business owners. Is there a particular industry that you cater to, or a particular size company? Tell me a little bit about who you like to work with specifically.
Sure. Ideally, I'm usually trying to work with the business owner themselves or somebody that's senior on their team. It's somebody that has some business background and experience. In terms of the industries, it's really open to industry. So even though I worked in a lot of larger corporations, I've also worked with a lot of small to mid-sized businesses that have supported those corporations. So from an industry perspective, I would say there's really nothing that's out of realm except maybe governmental work. I could be an engineering firm as an example. It just depends on really, is there a great fit, right? A business coach has to have a good, trusting relationship with that business owner. And so I wouldn't say that I'm going to rule out a particular industry. All businesses have their challenges. I'm here to help them out in that capacity. And I think the business owners themselves are the ones that really can be the ones to both identify what those goals are, figure out, where they're stuck, and then, for me to come in and help them through a series of meetings and different exercises that we'll work on to make them more successful in their business going forward.
Oh, it sounds like you enable them to meet their goals that
Absolutely.
maybe they have or haven't identified yet.
Yeah, and oftentimes they may not have identified it, right? So, I think that's where having a rapport-based conversation, really getting to a level of trust and convey that trust mutually amongst each other is so important. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And Jeremy, if someone wanted to speak to you to see if, you might be the right fit for their coaching needs and their business and the goals they do want to meet, what's the best way they can contact you?
Sure, I'll make it very simple. They can contact me directly on my email, and that way I keep a record of all information. I'll also have my cell phone number attached to the response in the email, but it's jeremy@jeremydstubson.com.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. I'm so excited to have you as a part of Network in Action, and I really enjoy seeing your business growth and success in the future.
Thank you so much, Cathryn. I too enjoy this opportunity and look forward to meeting others in the group. Thank you.
Take care.